In Jocelyn's world, city lights turned into the light from her phone as she dealt with family and love. Her talk with her dad stuck in her head like a sad song, making her feel torn between family duty and the chance for real love with James. She's choosing her father over her love for James. It was 6:30 a.m. Olga was done with her shower and went to her room to prepare. Maggie stirred pots on the stove, weaving culinary magic to nurse Olga back to life. The aroma of the soup wafted through the air, blending with the anticipation of the day's surprises. When done with breakfast, she hurried to take a shower as well, because she had an appointment with the CEO of Kingstar Entertainment at 8 a.m. Olga finished first and headed to the dining table. There was a sandwich prepared with eggs, mushroom soup, which is her favorite, and juice. She took a spoon and tested her favorite soup. "Maggie, how many talents do you have? You should consider being a chef if singing can't work," she said. Maggie, coming out of her room, replied, "It's made especially for you, lady. Sit and have as much as you want. Stop acting as if you're stealing the soup that's not yours." Olga was surprised to see how well-dressed Maggie was. "By the way, girl, why are you dressed like that? Where are you going? What plans could you be having early this morning? You remember when I called you yesterday, asking you out? I wanted to tell you, and when we came back it was late, so I thought I would tell you today. It's about that man who gave me a business card at the Lavish Club." Olga, busy eating, looked her in the eyes. "Yeah, I remember him." "What about him? Did you call him?" "Yeah, I called him just after you left for work, and guess what? He's the CEO of Kingstar Entertainment, and he promised to help me with my artistic career. We have an appointment at the office at 8 a.m. Olga was over the moon to hear the news. "I told you, baby. I told you that your beautiful voice would surprise you someday, and your hard work deserves recognition. Keep it up." "This is it, baby." "I am so happy for you, baby girl. I also didn't believe it at first, but this is it. Our dreams are coming true just after our graduation." Olga kept silent for a moment and asked, "Maggie, do you remember the man I talked about when we were at the hospital? The one who saved us?" Maggie was curious to hear about the mysterious guy. "Yeah, I do. Raula said that he was sent by his boss, who is your secret admirer. I found him at the company where I work. His name is Nick, and he is the personal secretary of James Hawkins, our CEO. And whatever he does is instructed by James." "Wait, Olga, you mean the CEO, the one who took us out yesterday, is your secret admirer, and Nick works for him?" "You're right, girl. I have even confirmed it by seeing how he acted after seeing me. Just like Raula said, he doesn't want any guy being closer to me apart from work stuff. Like how he took us out. It wasn't in his plans. They were heading somewhere, but after hearing that we had a dinner night with my team member, he was afraid that Owen would beat him to court me. Well, those are my imaginations, which seem to be 98% true." Maggie, still processing the sudden news, was lost in her thoughts. Olga didn't know what to say anymore. "Maggie, are you all right? I was talking to you. Now you're not saying anything." "No, Olga. I was thinking about yesterday at dinner with James. Have you seen fear in his eyes when you said you were going? He thought he had messed up. That's even why he was so flexible in trying to be like us. I mean, he's known to be the most ruthless business person in the city, yet he was there, me, your friend, asking him silly questions, and he didn't get angry. Moreover, Jack said that it was his first time making a welcome dinner for anyone in the company, not even his executives. Then why you? It means those are not false imaginations. He loves you. That's why they hired you even if you didn't apply. He wanted to pull you closer." Maggie still couldn't believe it and shouted, "Baby girl, don't play with chances. Opportunity knocks once. If you're not ready, it goes to another door. The man who is every woman's dream in this city is in love with you. Wake up, open your eyes. This is real. It's happening." Olga was now putting on her shoes, ready to go to work. "No, This scares me. Even if I accept him, that means creating enemies. The people in the company might think that I didn't work to get what I have, and that I used my beauty to join the company. Again, it's not easy to join families like his. I am not interested for real. Baby girl, don't be a chicken. But let me ask you, when did you find out about this whole thing? Orga was done with everything and took the bag. But before she could step out, she remembered something. Yesterday, at lunch. By the way, Maggie, earlier you mentioned Raula. How's she? Have you talked to her? I don't know. We haven't talked. Yesterday I wanted to call her and tell her the big news. Why did you stop then? I just remembered the look in her eyes when we were talking about our achievements. It's like we made her sad. So I chose to hide it from her just for now. Curious, Orga hesitated. What do you mean? You think she's jealous of our achievements? No, not like that. She looked like she was comparing herself to us and putting herself down. She might think she's not in our league. Orga was saddened by the sudden news. Maggie, call her and let her know that we're visiting her tonight. And, if it's possible, we'll go together to see her mother in the hospital. See you in the evening. Send me a text of how your meeting went. Bye for now. I don't want to be late. Let's have a cab together since we're heading in the same direction, Maggie said, closing the door. The two girls took a taxi and gave the driver their addresses. Maggie took out her phone to call Raula. Hey girl, you're so quiet. What's up? Raula was so happy that they called her. I am fine, girls. It's just that I have to juggle a lot to manage everything. How about you? How's Orga doing in her new job? We're all fine. And guess what? We'll visit you tonight. And if you accept, maybe we can visit your mom together. How does that sound? Raula was overjoyed. It was the first time in her life someone seemed concerned about her. Thank you, guys. This means a lot. Of course, we'll go together. So, how's your job going? See, Raula, you should be free to tell us anything. You're not alone anymore. I and Orga can do anything for your happiness. As Maggie continued her conversation with Raula, Orga's attention was drawn to her phone, which was vibrating. The caller ID was an unregistered number. I wonder who it could be.